welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing CS Herediano 0, CF Pachuca 5 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinal leg 1, CS Herediano 0, CF Pachuca 5 en la Concachampions de la CONCACAF cuartos de final partido ida. Pachuca dominates. The right side, the left side of the bracket's been domination. The right side have matches that are possibly still competitive, but we're not so sure. Pachuca, way better team going in. We figured they would win, and they definitely did not worry about playing in Costa Rica. They just went and won. With that being said, goals are scored as follows. In the 3rd minute, Salomon Rondon scores. Makes it 0-1, 0-1. Then in the 16th minute, Salomon Rondon scores once again. Pops it into the net again. Some thunder strikes from him as well early. 0-2 in the 16th minute, 0-2, halftime. 0-2, 0-2, medio tiempo, Pachuca. Alexi Dominguez, mercy, because what a banger. You kept put it on the board. Yes! In the 55th minute to make it 3-0, or 0-3, 0-3, with a thunderclap coming on as a sub, and then like 2 minutes later he scores. It's amazing. Beautiful goal by Dominguez. Salomon Rondon gets his hat trick in the 68th minute with a ball tapped into the net. Of course, his 3rd goal was the weakest of them all. But he still gets his hat trick, which somebody expected to happen on this channel. Not me. Somebody else did. 0-4, 0-4, and then Alan Bautista with a banger after the cross. Adrisi with a cross. Bautista barrels it home in the 90th minute to make it 0-5, 0-5. And there you go, full time. 0-5, 0-5 esta noche. Pachuca ganar. Not much to say. Stats are as follows. 7 shots to 28. 5 shots on goal to 10. 38% possession to 62% possession. 359 passes to 599. 81% pass accuracy to 88. 12 fouls, 14. 2 offside, 1. 1 yellow card to 1. 0 red card, 0. 7 corners to 14. Listen, Herediano, y'all got curb stomped. Are we surprised? No. I wouldn't even say they didn't get beat up. They fought. They got curb stomped, but they fought. They ended up getting their butts whipped. Yes. But did they fight? Yes. I mean, when it got to about 3, I think they gave up. But they tried. It's just not good enough. Pachuca's flying right now. They're flying right now. They went and curb stomped Philly at home in the 2nd leg. Their second match played in this tournament. They did not play the first round because they had a bye to the round of 16. They curb stomp Philly, who is a damn good MLS team. They go down to Costa Rica and absolutely don't care if they're on the road. They curb stomp Herediano, and when they go home, they're probably going to curb stomp y'all again, even if they rotate. I don't see Herediano overturning this at Hidalgo, unlike the Toluca tie. Pachuca were like, nah, we're not going to let that happen. No, we're going to end this now. And they did. And they certainly did. I mean, Pachuca, damn, they're flying right now. Like, we knew going into this round that the semifinal on the left side of the bracket was probably going to be Pachuca Club America. We knew that. We knew that. We didn't know it would be this drastic. I mean, America went and curb stomped New England in New England on a rainy night. And then Pachuca said, I'll do one better. Pachuca said, I'll do one better. 5 goals. You only got 4, I got 5. And by the way, it's hard for you to beat us in the league. That's the meme, right? Pachuca might just make the final. If they curb stomp Herediano again, and America lets it slide, or they don't play as well in the 2nd leg against the Revs, which I don't see why not. I could see the argument. I legit could see the argument that Pachuca might just make the final in this tournament. That this is a redemption run the likes we've only seen in March Madness. Like teams like Virginia in 2019, Purdue possibly this year. Last year, let's remember, Pachuca lost to a team who they got embarrassed by, who they should have never lost to. They come back and say, nope, we ain't doing this. No. They also got embarrassed in Leagues Cup as well with a round of 32 bye. They got embarrassed, bounced as soon as they played by Houston Dynamo, which is better than Motagua, but still, still sort of embarrassing. They did rotate a lot, though. But back to the point. They reload. They bring in Salomon Rondon. They bring in Idrissi. They bring in good players. Deolsa. Eric Sanchez is still there. They bring in some really good players. And what do? They're like, no, we're going to prove to you that we're real. We should have won last year. Yes, we were the favorites. But this time, we may not be expected to win, but we're going to show you that we should have been the favorites last year. And last year was a mental lapse. Well, so far, that's what they're showing. Should have won against Philly. Got a penalty taken away in Philly. Curb stomp Philly at Hidalgo. Come back round to Costa Rica. Curb stomp Herediano. Probably will curb stomp them at home. And then they got a real test in the semifinals, which they're still scoring more goals than America. They are flying right now, Pachuca. I mean, there's not much for me to say except just overall looking at the situation, because really, what can you say about a 5-0 game that Pachuca was just like, no, we're not taking our foot off the gas pedal. We're going go. They arguably should have scored 8, 9, 10, not just 5. This game should have been over by the first half, let alone the whole 90. They should have been 4-0 up by 45, not just 5-0 at 90. This was a freaking surgical decompressing, dismembering of Herediano. Herediano's seeing reality now. They knew they probably weren't going to win this tie. I think we did. Or at least the players probably knew. Fans were like, no, Rondon's washed up. Dude just scored a hat trick on you. Man of the match, Rondon, hat trick. Because, of course, you don't give it to somebody who doesn't get a hat trick. When somebody gets a hat trick, you're out of your mind. Rondon with a hat trick, man of the match, boys. Of course. Listen. I expected a Pachuca win. I did not expect this. I was honestly shocked with the way they played. Like, they were in Costa Rica. I know Toluca won in Costa Rica and then got beat at home by Herediano. So maybe that's also part of the thought process. Which, possible, but again, Pachuca's just flying right now. They're scoring goals. They have not allowed a goal yet this tournament, by the way, just so you know. They have a plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 goal differential. 11 goals scored, 0 against. Who would have thought? Against Philly and Herediano? I thought Herediano would at least score 1 at home. I didn't say they'd win. I thought they'd score 1 at home like they did against Toluca. They got good players. They didn't, though. And to me personally, it's a bit shocking when you think, damn. It's just, man, Pachuca, they ain't got to worry about next week. Neither does Club America. Really, it's just a measuring contest at this point. How many goals can you score between the giant of Liga MX and a team who always has their number, seems to have their number, going into a semifinal against each other? Really, next week's a measuring contest. I mean, I guess there's something entertaining about that, but, you know, I don't know. I have a feeling Pachuca might just be the best team in this tournament right now. Like, that was way more dominant than America was last night. That's my big takeaway. This was truly dominant. The Revs are a horrible team. No problem. They are a horrible team. Herediano has some good players. They are a Costa Rican side, but they have some good players. They're just way outgunned. There's a difference. New England sucks. Yes, were they outgunned? Yes, but they have a way higher wage bill than Herediano. And they got some good players as well. But damn, America just beat the hell out of them because they suck right now. Pachuca went and dismembered a team that was outgunned. Which I think means more, personally. Herediano's good. They beat a Mexican team. See, as I said, outgunned. Because Toluca, they may have a good group, but they don't have that big name. Like, Thiago Volpe's a big name because he scores penalties and he has goals for a goalkeeper. A goalkeeper who has goals, of course, but that's a big name. Alexi Vega, degenerate. He may be a big name, but he's a degenerate. That's probably why part of it he has a big name. Who else? John Meneses? A really old John Meneses, by the way? Yeah. I mean, Toluca, I thought they played well, but the sum of their parts, in theory, is what made them good. Also, the fact that when they were good, really good, their manager was Ignacio Ambriz. Then they fired him. They've fallen off since. Pachuca's different. Solomon Rondon, Eric Sanchez, Idrissi. How's this dude not in Europe? I have no idea. Deosa, same thing. But there you go, right? There's a difference. There's a difference. And Herediano found that out. That's pretty much all I got to say. With that being said, shout out to Hugo Juarez for being a member on this channel at the Dynasty Stars level. Thank you for joining. Joined overnight last night between the streams, between today's streams and yesterday's video and streams. So shout out to you. Thank you for being a member. Check out that membership tab if you want to be a member just like him. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you on Saturday. We got a Thursday off. We got a Friday off. But I will see you on Saturday for a live watch-along and review of Vancouver Whitecaps FC versus Toronto FC. Of course, MLS. We'll see how it goes. Can Toronto bounce back or will Vancouver continue their pretty good form? We'll find out. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.